Welcome to the Victory Education Lounge. I'm your host Maurice, and today we're exploring a topic that affects not just individuals but our entire society, the social implications of insulin resistance. This is part 112 of our ongoing series on metabolic health. Before we dive in, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Your engagement helps us reach more people with this vital information. Many people don't realize the profound social impact that insulin resistance can have on our communities and personal relationships. Whether you're managing insulin resistance, supporting someone who is, or simply aiming to understand this complex issue, this video is for you. Today, we'll explore the various ways insulin resistance affects our social fabric and discuss solutions, management strategies, and prevention methods that can help mitigate these impacts. Ever wondered about the social implications of insulin resistance? Well, you're not alone. Insulin resistance, a condition where your body's cells become less responsive to the hormone insulin, is a common health issue. But it's not just about the individual. This condition has a broader impact, reaching into the very fabric of our society. In essence, insulin resistance can lead to higher blood sugar levels and, over time, potentially type 2 diabetes. From the stigma and discrimination faced by those living with the condition to the relationship challenges it can cause, from the social isolation some individuals may feel to the educational impact on children and the dynamics in the workplace, insulin resistance has profound social implications. Understanding these implications is the first step towards creating a more empathetic and supportive society for those dealing with insulin resistance. So, let's delve deeper into 7 key areas where insulin resistance has profound social implications. Firstly, stigma and discrimination are significant social implications of insulin resistance. Often, people managing insulin resistance or related conditions find themselves facing harsh social stigmas. This can affect their self-esteem, relationships, and even career progression. The misunderstanding and prejudice stem from a lack of awareness and education about the condition. To counter this, management strategies such as public education campaigns and anti-discrimination policies in workplaces and schools are essential. Such initiatives aim to enlighten the public about the nature of insulin resistance, dispel myths, and promote empathy for those affected. However, every coin has 2 sides. On the one hand, these strategies can reduce social barriers and improve the quality of life for people with insulin resistance. On the other, changing societal attitudes is not a task that can be accomplished overnight. It requires time, patience, and persistent efforts. Let's consider an example. A company once implemented a comprehensive anti-discrimination policy along with an education program. The result? A 40% decrease in reported incidents of weight-based discrimination over 2 years. This shows that while the process may be slow, it is indeed effective. While changing societal attitudes takes time, it's a crucial step towards reducing social barriers for those managing insulin resistance. By fostering understanding and acceptance, we can build a society where everyone, regardless of their health status, can thrive. Secondly, insulin resistance can strain personal relationships. This is, in part, due to the fact that managing a chronic condition like insulin resistance often requires significant lifestyle changes that can affect not just the individual, but their partners, family members, and friends as well. For instance, dietary adjustments may lead to tensions around mealtimes, or the stress of managing the condition can spill over into interpersonal dynamics. One strategy to navigate these challenges is through counseling, particularly therapy that focuses on managing chronic illnesses. These sessions can provide a safe space for individuals and their loved ones to express their feelings, learn coping mechanisms, and develop strategies to handle the pressures that come with managing insulin resistance. In addition, support groups can be a tremendous resource. These groups provide a platform for partners and family members to share their experiences, learn from others in similar situations, and draw strength from the collective wisdom of the group. Of course, these strategies are not without their challenges. They require a commitment of time and a willingness to seek help, which is not always easy. However, the benefits can be substantial. For instance, consider the case of Sarah and John. After attending a chronic illness management workshop for couples, they reported improved communication and a 30% reduction in diabetes-related conflicts. In conclusion, insulin resistance can indeed put a strain on personal relationships. However, maintaining open communication and seeking help when needed can significantly improve relationship dynamics. Thirdly, insulin resistance can lead to social isolation. This is because managing the dietary restrictions and health concerns associated with insulin resistance can sometimes limit social interactions. It can be challenging to navigate social events with tempting food choices, or to explain your condition to friends and family who may not fully understand it. This can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation, which in turn can negatively impact mental health. However, there are strategies to manage this potential social isolation. One effective approach is participating in community-based social programs specifically designed for people dealing with metabolic health issues. These programs provide a safe and understanding environment for people to connect, share experiences, and support each other. They can help reduce feelings of isolation and promote mental health. Another strategy is education on how to socialize while managing insulin resistance. This could involve learning how to make healthier food choices at social events, or how to communicate your needs to others in a respectful and assertive way. Like most strategies, these come with their own pros and cons. They can significantly reduce feelings of isolation and promote mental health, but organizing and maintaining such programs can be challenging. To illustrate, consider a local community center that started a metabolic health meetup. This initiative resulted in a 50% increase in social engagement among participants with insulin resistance, clearly demonstrating the positive impact of such interventions. Promoting social engagement among people with insulin resistance is key to boosting their mental health and overall well-being. Fourthly, insulin resistance can impact children's educational outcomes. For instance, children dealing with insulin resistance may face challenges in maintaining focus, managing their energy levels, or participating fully in physical education activities. This can, unfortunately, lead to academic underachievement and a sense of social exclusion. To address these challenges, we need to implement specific management strategies in our educational system. One such strategy involves teacher training. By equipping our educators with knowledge about metabolic health issues, we can ensure they're better prepared to support students dealing with insulin resistance. This includes understanding the child's dietary needs, recognizing signs of low energy, and knowing how to respond in case of a health emergency. Another strategy is the implementation of health-friendly policies in schools. These might include providing balanced meals in the cafeteria, allowing for additional breaks if needed, and integrating health education into the curriculum. The benefits of these strategies are substantial. They not only help improve the academic outcomes for affected students, but also foster an inclusive and understanding environment. However, it's important to acknowledge that these changes require a shift in our educational systems and policies, which may initially require resources and time. To highlight the potential positive impact, let's consider an example. A school district implemented a comprehensive support program for students with insulin resistance, which included teacher training and health-friendly policies. The result? A significant 25% improvement in both attendance and academic performance among the students managing insulin resistance. Inclusive educational strategies and policies can significantly improve academic outcomes for students managing insulin resistance. Fifthly, insulin resistance can affect career progression and workplace relationships. This often overlooked aspect of insulin resistance can have significant impacts on one's professional life. The need for regular meals, breaks to manage blood sugar levels, and the potential for health-related absences can create friction in the workplace. However, these challenges can be managed with a comprehensive approach that includes workplace accommodations and employer education. For example, flexible work schedules, access to healthy food options, and a supportive environment can all make a big difference for someone managing insulin resistance. Employer education is equally important. By understanding the realities of insulin resistance, employers and colleagues can become allies in managing this condition. This can involve company-wide education sessions or even one-on-one discussions. The aim is to foster understanding and empathy, reducing any potential stigma or misunderstanding. The benefits of such approaches are clear. They can contribute to improved job satisfaction, reduce stress, and better overall health for employees managing insulin resistance. However, they do require a commitment from employers and a willingness to make necessary changes. Let's consider an example. A tech company noticed that one of their most valuable employees was struggling due to insulin resistance. They decided to implement flexible work hours and educate the team about the condition. This not only improved the employee's quality of life, but also led to a reduction in absenteeism and an increase in productivity. a win-win situation for everyone involved. However, there are potential downsides. Some employers may resist making accommodations, fearing it could lead to preferential treatment or disrupt the workflow. This is where education and dialogue come into play, dispelling misconceptions and highlighting the benefits of a supportive workplace. To sum it up, insulin resistance can indeed influence workplace dynamics, but it doesn't have to be a barrier. Workplace accommodations and education can create a supportive environment where individuals can manage their insulin resistance without hindering their career progression. In conclusion, insulin resistance has wide-ranging social implications. It's a health issue that reaches far beyond the individual, influencing relationships, education, workplaces, and even our broader societal attitudes. We've explored the stigma and discrimination those with insulin resistance can face, the strain it can put on personal relationships, and the potential for social isolation. We've also delved into the impact on children's education and how it can affect dynamics in the workplace. But it's not all doom and gloom. We've also discussed a variety of management strategies and preventative measures that can help mitigate these impacts. From public education campaigns to community-based social programs, there are ways we can support those managing insulin resistance. As society becomes more aware of these implications, it's crucial that we work together to implement strategies that support those managing insulin resistance. Remember, health is a collective responsibility, and every action we take can make a difference. Remember, addressing the social implications of insulin resistance is not just about managing a health condition, it's about creating a more inclusive, understanding, and supportive society for everyone. By taking a comprehensive approach to this issue, we can work towards a world where metabolic health doesn't define or limit anyone's social experiences. Thank you for joining us in the Victory Education Lounge. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your experiences and ideas could contribute to creating a more supportive society for those managing insulin resistance. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as medical or social advice. Any health-related decisions should be discussed with a licensed physician, and social or community initiatives should be developed in consultation with relevant experts and stakeholders.